Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Today, well, we got the wife back, and her voice is getting back to normal. A little bit better. Is she feeling better?
Still nasally.
A little nasally, that's okay. We want to start off by saying, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We got a giveaway coming up on February the 17th. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I noticed we have a few new subscribers, and the details for all the giveaway for the Hinder Viper Storm can be found in the videos. There's a short about it in my shorts, and there is a full video of probably about 30 videos back.
Titled, I Want to Play a Game.
That's right, it's titled, I Want to Play a Game. So today, we have another one of Alan P's knives. This is a big boy, and I'm falling in love with it. This is the AlphaHunter
WhiteKnight Warhorse.
That's too many names.
Yeah.
WhiteKnight Warhorse. But man, I like this knife. I can't, I mean, it does need a regrind or something, you know, like he got it for a really good bargain because somebody messed the grind up. But it's like, I'm not even going to say what kind of bargain he got on it. When he told me the price that he gave me for, he said, I got it cheap because of that. And then he told me the price. And I was like, that ain't cheap. But for an $1,800 knife, he got a really good deal. So this was a collaboration, if you know, from what we understand, from Chad Detalente. Just a second.
Detalente.
Chad Detalente and Jake Hoback. So it's a monster of a knife. We got, what do we got? It's
8.5 inches overall.
Titanium frame lock.
Yep. 3.5 inch Tonto blade.
CPM M4. It's cage bearings. The 5.125 mil titanium satin flats. Bead blasted mills. I got some notes written down for this
Titanium backspacer.
Titanium backspacer. It's just
about 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Weight.
Yeah, it weighed in at 7.9 fluid ounces on a kitchen scale, so that is going to be about 8.2, something like that. But it feels good in hand. I'm really liking it. I don't know if I want to send it back. You know, I think I want to maybe skip to Mexico. Well, for real though, it's I was talking to him about it, and he said that he's gonna get a regrind on it when he gets it back, and I'm anxious to see it after the repair.
Yeah, it don't really have a grind at all, does it?
Well, I'm sure it does. Let's see. It's pretty sharp. It's just it's not a.
Can't see it really. That's
yeah,
why I was like.
It's not a very visible grind. That's for sure. But the grinding area that
I can see it there now.
Like, they didn't really give a choil.
Right.
You know, to work with. Or that may be what's messed up. It may used to have a choil and it doesn't now. Regardless, man, I like this thing. It's a beast. I'll put a piece of white paper behind it. You guys can see the lion head on the blade. It's maybe like one of the most expensive knives I've ever had in my hand. Kind of makes me nervous. See all the grinds and the blade. I like it. I know the Jake Hoback thing, there's been a lot of controversy, which I called it late. From what I understand, there was a thing about some of his knives being misleadingly sold as being made in America, but they were actually being made in China. And he said that, I think in his apology, boy, you're struggling all kinds of.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm struggling with that one.
Okay.
Probably the size more than anything, like trying to get a good hold on it. Like,
maybe
I can't really get any grip down here while I'm holding it. So it's like when I go to push, it just slides.
Yeah,
really.
your hand's sliding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the size more than anything.
What about if you grip around that pocket clip, like with your like your pinky and your ring finger.
Well, got a little further that time. Yeah, there we go.
That help out?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I use the pocket clip as a support, especially if I'm doing a reverse flick or something.
It is a pretty chunky.
It's a chunky. It is chunky. Like
getting around it with my hand is.
Yeah, it's a handful.
One thing I noticed that I haven't ever noticed on another blade, like all the grind work is going this direction.
Yeah.
On this blade instead of.
It's all vertical. Oh, I mean, horizontal.
I've never seen that on a blade yet. I'm sure it's on more than this one, but I've just never seen.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen some verticals on top and some horizontals on the grind, which would be the easiest way to you would think would be the most natural way to pull in a convex, create the apex. But most knives do go. You can't see the grinds on most knives because they stonewash it or
right.
Or something like that.
The ones that normally you do see, like that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
It's just boop, boop, straight down towards the
vertical grinds.
Yeah.
And that probably would save a lot of tooling, for those carbide bits that they carve those blades out with in the CNC machines.
Going down.
Yeah, they're going down and at a convex to try to get to that apex. But yeah, all the grinds on this knife are horizontal, and
even at the tip, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Like to be a chunky knife and to be so heavy, it's really like it's not cumbersome. It doesn't feel cumbersome at all. I like this knife. I would say I'm gonna hunt one of these down, but I mean, even if I was prepared to spend the money, I can't find one. I haven't seen one anywhere. So I told him, I was like, I'm falling in love with this knife, which kind of sucks because you got the only one in existence. He said, no, there's plenty more of them. But I like the pocket clip, like a milled pocket clip.
Right after I say I haven't seen it before. Like this one's
like
that. It's at the top. But I noticed right here at the choil, it's still going that way. So I'm assuming.
I doubt it.
I wasn't sure.
They've sand or they've bead blasted the grinds. You got the horizontal grinds on the satin at the top.
Yeah.
But as far as this grind here, like we won't know because they've bead blasted it or stonewashed it or whatever they want to call it, dude. But they've given it some sort of other, and usually they do that so that those lines won't be
visible.
Yeah. Or I don't know why they do that. That's what I've always assumed. They just do that to like try to hide those lines. But like, yeah, you can't see the grinds on this one either.
This one's all down, even the top.
Yeah, I would say that horizontal lines are probably the most efficient way to cut it, but I don't know. More about the knife. I guess we can throw a couple knives up here to
Sorry,
do size
I'm getting this
comparisons.
all off track.
No, you good, man. That's what it's all about. We ain't got to rush through this one. You're here. Oh, faithful ZTO 920. I'll stick it up there for a size comparison. Very similar in size. It's a little shorter. Like the ZTO 920 is just like a tad bit longer. There's the that's Allen's 630. Oh, yeah. I keep on wanting to call it a 640. I'm not
630.
It is. It's 640.
That one's
630.
similar in size.
Yeah. Try to back them all up to the same line, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about similar in size. It's I don't know, man. I like it. I mean, I can't speak to a lot of experience with it, as I don't know. But that CPM M4, you don't. I can tell you this: you don't see that a whole lot on knives. It's not like it's rare. You can search them out, but it's not common. It's not a common blade steel that they use.
I don't think I've seen it.
I've never owned an M4 knife. I don't even think I've had. I don't believe I've owned an M4 outdoor knife either, or like what I call an outdoor knife is a fixed blade. But I'm pretty sure I've never owned a M4 knife at all. So, oh, frowny face. Yeah. Oh, 920. Oh, that's a 0562. Yeah. So I mean, it's a big beefy boy. You know, it's not a Satu.
No, it's not a Satu.
It's not a Satu, but it's a big beefy boy. And I like it. If you got the money to throw away and you can find one, or not throw away.
The cheapest, I think, I've seen this as being sold
in the past.
In the past was like 1,300 up to 1,800.
I saw one on Blade Forums sell to, man, I had his name remembered because it was a pretty like this, the study of ham and cheese or something like that. You know, like was his name, you know. And he bought one for $1,700 back in 2015. So I'm not, you know, once something gets rare, it's like it's a name your own price type of thing, and that's where this knife is. So I'm truly honored to be able to have it on the channel. We've saved it on purpose because I didn't want to just dive into it without having my hands on it for a little while. I still don't have a ton of experience with it, but it's an impressive knife, and I'd be proud to own one.
It's a unique shaped blade.
It is
to me. It's almost that blunt nose thing, but it's got like the point to it still, and it's different.
And the scales were very polarizing to me at first. Like whenever when I first saw it, I was like, I don't like that. But like as I handle it, like it just feels good in hand.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like those lines just, you know, they make sense. And like just to talk about that jimping for a second, that is about as good as jimping gets. It's deep and it's rugged, but it's not like so aggressive it's cutting your finger up. Right. Or like I don't know if you could find a hot spot on the knife. It's very well. Whoever made it, wherever it was made, it was made well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a sturdy, like, ain't no wobbling, don't feel like it's gonna fall apart type.
No.
Type cheap junk.
The blade play, you know, and doing the light switch on this, the jimping has caught my finger a couple times. I'm not sure.
Put it more of a push.
I can't push it, not on camera anyway. Like sometimes you can play around with it and figure out exactly how to hold your tongue.
These bigger knives, it's usually a little more of a challenge for me anyway. Yeah. Except for that ADV. And that thing was so smooth.
That ADV was smooth. Satu Dave, you ruined the woman with the ADV. Andre de Villiers.
ADV Tonto 2.
Okay, I guess we're done with this. You got any final thoughts?
No, I mean, it's. I don't think I would personally carry it. It's just a little too big for my hand, but it's well made.
Baby, hand me that. Can you hand me that? One of those Matco 10s?
Yeah.
I didn't check this, but I'm under. I'm guessing. Okay, the pivot screw's a 10. The pocket clip's a 10. The body screws are a 10.
Everything's a 10.
Everything's a 10, y'all.
Only one.
It's a shame you got to spend this much money to get that luxury. You know, to have like one size to fit everything. Just have one little tool to take everything apart.
Instead of 2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay. We're not going to take his knife apart or anything. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We'll have some more videos. We got a few more Valen's knives to go through before we get them back to him this weekend. I'm wanting to get them back to him tomorrow or Sunday or something if possible. But you guys have a great one, and we will catch you on the flip side.